I'm Rob Taylor. I'm the Rural Crime Team Manager for North Wales Police. Yeah, the Rural Crime Team, it seems only yesterday, started in 2013. It's the first designated team of officers in Wales, and one of the first in the UK as well. There's myself managed the team, and I have two officers over in Wrexham, two in the central area here, two across in Western in Llanberis, and then we have an officer in Codwen, and also an officer attached to Natural Resources Wales. And the main role of the team really is to deal with all farm and wildlife crime and other things such as illegal off-roading, illegal cockling and waste offence as well. So it's a really diverse and varied team. Well, rural crime certainly is very, very seasonal. So in regards to wildlife, you look at hunting issues that progress through the winter. We then now enter the spring period where we have birds issues in regards to persecution of birds of prey, egg collecting, poisoning of birds, and then throughout the year there's other themes such as badger digging and stuff like that. In regards to farming, that can be very varied as well and seasonal, and we find now at the lambing season that the livestock attacks, which is one of the biggest tasks we have to unfortunately deal with, is at its utmost at this present time. So when members of the public ring in over a 24-hour period for varied incidents, we have a programme running that actually identifies rural crimes. So each morning at 6 o'clock we get a spreadsheet comes through to the team, and that details in the last 24 hours all the rural crimes that have been reported. We can obtain information off that so we can keep statistics and preempt trends and patterns, but it also allows us then to resource it. So I can check through, see what we've got coming in that day and resource to it. Also we have members of the public dial in incidents during the day, so they'll come into the team as well, but also they'll contact either via email or direct to the team as well. So there's a varied amount of ways we can get information coming through, and like you say, no day is similar. Every day is completely different. Really, the badger offences are harrowing. When you look at the big picture, the dogs are injured horrifically by going into the set. The badgers are dug up over a matter of hours and killed, either at the scene or taken away and put against a dog for a fight. Those are harrowing, very difficult to investigate. So we find with all rural crime, it's not like town centre crime or city centre crime. It's very difficult because often you don't have the forensic availability, you don't have CCTV, obviously animals don't talk, so you don't have the witnesses to come forward. So the badger case is the most notable one. I think in regards to progression, I think the livestock attack one is a big one for us at the moment because it's never been tackled in the UK before, and as a team now we're pushing through Parliament in Westminster to try and get the law changed, and that is really hard to do. Social media can be a nightmare, it really can. We've created a beast really, but the benefits have been fantastic, and the constant comment we get from the 99% of people who give us brilliant feedback is that they're finding out about things they never ever knew before. So when they're out and about in the countryside, they can be our eyes and ears as well. So if they see suspicious people with dogs and shovels and spades, with nets, etc., near badger sets, they know possibly that could be a linked offence. The Twitter one, it started with one follower, of course. We're now up to 15,500, but more importantly, we had last month 2.2 million interactions in 1 month, and that's why we had to shy away from it last week in some respects, because the amount of interaction we get, it's become a full-time job in sometimes for us, and ends up doing our own time. But Twitter's been a fantastic resource for us, and you see a lot of teams throughout the UK now are following on, and they're doing exactly the same.